Okay, now let us talk about Asafa Powell and Usain Bolt. Now, first up, I'm not here to put Asafa against Usain, but I'm going to speak about what the Most High has placed in me spiritually, right? Now, the legend that Usain Bolt is today, he wasn't supposed to receive that blessing. That blessing rightfully belongs to Asafa Powell. And before you come with your pitchforks and getting into your feelings and have all sorts of opinion, right? Let me just explain on a spiritual level what is happening. Now, a lot of these athletes coming out of Jamaica that is so full of themselves, believing it is their hard work that caused them to have so much success. It's not your hard work, right? It's not your exercise. It's not your gym. It's not your coach. It's not the countries you go, the Babylonian countries that you're traveling to train and doing elevation training and all of that. No way. Your training is just 1%. The rest of it is DNA. And that is why these experts, when they see Jamaica's success in these Olympics, they are so quick to want to come to Jamaica to start testing DNA because they know, right? Jamaicans, we got direct, most of us got direct lineage to these ancient gods, right? And I'm talking about the Most High, right? So when you attach certain energies to your frequency, it blocks the Most High from working within you. And that is what happened to Asafa Powell. You see, Asafa Powell had been in the spotlight for quite a while, and he allowed certain energies to come too close, and it blocked his blessing. So it moved on to the next person, which is Usain Bolt. He was the one that had a clean, his frequency and everything about him was clean at the time. So it was easy for the Most High to attach to him. So he go on to be this legend, this success that didn't belong to him. And how do I know? When you see how easy it was for them to put him into a dress. Now, if you know Asafa Paul background like I do, they could not put that boy in a dress for no amount of money. It wasn't going to happen, right? But the elites can clown and use Usain as they like. They couldn't do that with Asafa. But you see, when you play with your blessings, that is what happened, right? Now, a lot of these athletes believe that the blessing that they're given, it is supposed to enrich themselves, give them residency in Babylonian countries, and start Babylonian bloodline. They don't realize it's a responsibility, right? Not only to enrich yourself, but make sure that you're there for the next generation to cultivate them, for them to grow up in the Most High's ways. And it's not happening. No, I've seen evidence where Usain Bolt is in parties with Post Malone, right? No, Post Malone described this London nightclub circa, I believe, that it has a satanic vibe, a weird club, and that is where Usain Bolt is hanging out. What is going on with Usain Bolt? Why is it that he has tapped into the God frequency, enriched himself, and he's into these club with satanic vibe? And they're getting him to wear dresses and use him for various agendas. It's not looking good, right? It's not looking good. And I keep telling people that your success is not yours, right? That no one is saying that you should not enjoy yourself, but in the same time you're enjoying yourself, you should be laying foundation for the next generation. You should be doing the Most High Creator's work. Nobody is doing that. From the musician to the athletes to all those that tapped into the God frequency, when it comes down to Jamaicans, all they've used it for to enrich themselves, to gain residency in Babylonian countries, to marry these Babylonian women and have these Babylonian bloodline. Because The Most High is no longer with you. And a lot of you might be wondering, why aren't I so successful like 10, 15 years ago? Because that frequency, it has left you, right? And another thing I want you to pay attention to is this painting. Now, this painting is from the 18th century. And this is a painting that is called the Fallen Angel painting. And it's by Alexandre Cabanel. And I don't know if I'm reaching, but when I look on the pose that Usain Bolt is doing for the advertisement of this watch to the pose of this fallen angel that is supposed to be Lucifer, I hope I'm not reaching. It's too similar. What is going on with Usain Bolt? He seems to be going further and further down the rabbit hole. And, it's just unbelievable when you sit and look. He's wielding a power, a lifestyle that wasn't for him. All because at the start of it, he had a very clear, God-filled energy about him. But now he's completely corrupt. He's completely corrupt, right? I'll advise Usain Bolt to seek the Most High and understand he's on a knife edge when it comes on to the Most High. And to the rest of the athletes in Jamaica, that you feel too much of yourself and you think it's all about you. Understand you're part of a bigger picture. And when you tap into the Most High frequency and you're winning and you're enriching yourself, it comes with responsibility. Right? And many of us will have to answer in the end for the things that we do and the things that we did not do. Right? So, we need to pray and pray for Usain because the gods are not with him. Because he failed to understand his bloodline and his responsibility. Let us pray and say, glory be to the Most High.